Hey guys, this is Dr. Matt from Potomac Family and Sports Chiropractic. In this video, we're going to go over the two exercises we gave the patient that had the cervical x-rays that we had showed earlier today on our Instagram account. So these are the two exercises that we gave him, and my recommendations to him were for the day, since he sits at a computer majority of the day, to do these every 45 minutes to the hour while he was at work. So the first exercise that we gave him is called the Brugger stretch. So for this, all you need is a resistance band. This is pretty light. You don't need anything too heavy in terms of resistance. What you're going to do, you stand up. You're going to start in flexion. So my elbows are in flexion, wrists in flexion. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reach and extend my elbows down. I'm going to reach my arms back as I extend my wrists and my fingers the whole time. Hold that for usually 3 to 5 seconds. You can definitely go longer, and then come back into that flexed starting position, and then just repeat. So bringing it down, externally rotating the shoulders back as I extend, keeping my wrists in as much extension as I can, keeping my fingers as spread apart as I can, and holding this. Now for the patient that I had shown earlier, I also had him maintain a chin tuck exercise while he did the exercise. So he would complete the stretch, getting everything back to here, and then he would also hold a chin tuck while maintaining the stretch position. So he would do that to tolerance every 45 minutes to the hour during the day. Second exercise that I gave him is a standing wall angel. So for this exercise, I had him stand about a foot away from the wall. He leans all his weight back up against the wall, and what he would do is perform a pelvic tilt to get his low back, his lumbar spine flat against the wall. So posterior pelvic tilt, he's in a lot more of what we call anterior tilt. So we're just trying to get him to tilt the pelvis under so that it flattens his low back out. So he gets set up, foot away from the wall, leans back into the wall, does the posterior pelvic tilt, gets his low back flush up against there. His mid back, his thoracic spine between his shoulder blades is pressed up against the wall, and then he's even getting his head back against the wall too before he starts the exercise. So he's got low back, mid back, back of the head, all resting up against the wall. And he's going to bring his arms up so that his forearms are flat up against the wall. And then he's trying to maintain those 3 points of contact with the spine while he raises the arms up and overhead the whole time. So the whole time I'm trying to keep my rib cage down, trying to keep my low back up against the wall, my mid back in the back of my head. And it doesn't look like it, but for some people this is pretty challenging. And for him, it was difficult for him to get into the position, but he was able to maintain it. He was able to do it without pain or reproduction of symptoms. So we gave it the go ahead for him to do that during the day. And he was doing those two exercises again every 45 minutes to the hour, making sure that it was causing no pain or no reproduction of symptoms. So again, he came back in today. He was feeling much better. He didn't have any exacerbations over the weekend. So we'll keep you guys posted on his progress. If you guys have any questions, obviously please feel free to reach out and ask me, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Take care.